I don't know Caroline Flack. I didn't watch any of the shows that she was involved in. However, we can all identify with the pain and the anguish that you can see strewn over social media in the last 24 hours since her family announced her death, of her taking her own life. And we can all, there's somebody that we know in our lives that have taken their lives, okay? Or we know somebody who knows somebody. However, this live stream is to address the people who participate on social media platforms whereby they decide to make snidey comments or underhanded comments or disrespectful comments or just be downright nasty or threatening somebody, okay? If you are one of these people who finds it necessary to stand on somebody else's face while you're looking down at them, there's a big problem here, okay? This is a titanium plate issue without me getting too technical on it, okay? If you're looking down your nose at somebody, the only time you should ever be doing that is when you're helping to lift them up. And that's it, okay? If you're participating in vile behaviour and nasty comments and snidey comments and sarcasm online, that is a direct reflection of what's going on the inside of your heart. And if you are that toxic, you're clearly extremely unhappy. And when you're unhappy, the only person who can make you happy is you, nobody else. No amount of power behaviour, of trying to control situations or being disrespectful to others is ever going to make you feel happy permanently. That will make you feel exhilarated and powerful for a moment, which will pass. And that behaviour will have to be repeated and repeated and repeated in order for you to continually get the hit that you're getting out of that false power of you looking down your nose at somebody, okay? So if I'm hitting home, and I hope I'm pressing a nerve, okay? If I'm pressing a nerve, have a little look. Personal development is very difficult. There's an awful lot of people out there that think it's fluffy and rainbows and unicorns and glitter, okay? If you actually do this work correctly, you have to admit your faults. You have to put your hand up in the air and say, do you know what? I was a tool. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have behaved that way. I shouldn't have spoke that way. I'm sorry. I promise I won't do it again. Forgive me. How can I make it better? You have to look at your ego when you're doing personal development. You have to look at your daily activities. You have to look at whether you're operating consciously or unconsciously, okay? Whether you're asleep or awake. The list is endless. However, I am making a plea, okay? We can't let the likes of Anastasia leave our heads from her trial last year either, right? I am making a plea. If you are one of them people who knows that you go out of your way to try and belittle or put down other people, please stop. Everything is energy. Your words are energy. Your actions are energy. And I am sick to my back teeth of keyboard warriors. I'm sick of looking at kids taking their own lives. I'm sick of looking at adults taking their own lives. I'm sick of it. Love always wins. Fear only breeds more fear, but love breeds more love. So extend yourself to others. Keep your side of the street clean. And if you feel like you wouldn't be able to type or say something that you wouldn't say in front of your granny, don't say it. That's the rule in this house. Do not say something. When Auntie Minnie was alive, I used to say this to the kids all the time. If you want to type something or if you want to say something, you better make sure that you be proud of those words if you were to say it in front of your Auntie Minnie. And if you can't say it in front of your Auntie Minnie, that means you shouldn't be saying it. So I'm getting a little bit, the flirty nostrils are coming out now and I'm getting a little bit passionate. And the head is getting tilted. So I'm going to leave it there. Please share this post. Please share it with somebody. And hopefully it will impact them. Because the more kinder we are to people, we live in a nicer place. Like, we're here for such a short period of time. We're supposed to be happy. That's our only job. Your only job while you're here on this earth is to be happy. Do not take the time to make somebody else on this earth unhappy while you're here. Okay? Have an absolutely great Sunday. Slán.